Yeah. What up, YouTube? S-Deuce is the name. Talking Wrestling is the game. And it is a beautiful Wednesday morning. That means SmackDown was last night. Yep. SmackDown was last night. And to kick things off, I am going to talk about Shane and Bryan issuing a challenge to Raw for Survivor Series. They said, let's take 5 of our best tag teams and put them up in an elimination match against 5 of Raw's best tag teams. Well, by my calculations, that's every single tag team that SmackDown has. Unless they throw together some people that never teamed before, but then that wouldn't really be a tag team now, would it? Not gonna go through every team. Let's just say that's pretty interesting considering the brand split in the teams. Then they say, you know what, why not stop there? Why stop there? Why not have the 5 best females on SmackDown against the 5 best females on Raw? Which would pretty much be every single female competitor Raw and SmackDown has on a 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series elimination match. So kudos to Shane and Bryan for initiating this battle. We all knew it would go here come Survivor Series time. And after Hell in a Cell, I think we'll really start to see the brand split or the brand wars start. So good for Bryan and Shane, man. I think it's smart to get the ball rolling right now, but on to SmackDown. To kick things off, Dolph Ziggler comes out, of course, to celebrate the fact that he won the Intercontinental title and the fact that he doesn't have to retire, which I'd be celebrating too if I was Dolph. Dolph wins the Intercontinental title. Out comes The Miz to mourn the loss, the death of the Intercontinental Championship. He says that with the 188 days of The Miz's never-ending world title, never-ending Intercontinental title world tour, he brought prestige back to that belt. Not the fans, not Dolph, not Daniel Bryan. The Miz did. And I have to agree with him, man. He really did bring the prestige back to that Intercontinental Championship. Everyone was talking about it. Now he says that all stops. Everything he did for 188 days means nil because Dolph Ziggler is going to ruin the prestige of the Intercontinental title. I don't see that happening, but there's some more banter. Out comes the Spirit Squad. We're going to have ourselves a 2-on-1 handicap match, which Dolph Ziggler wins by hitting the super kick on Kenny. But after the match is when the real drama happened as the Spirit Squad and Miz continue to beat down Dolph Ziggler. Who made the save? Your SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Heath Slater and Rhino. So could this mean that the Spirit Squad are in line to get a WWE Tag Team title shot? I don't know, but it's 2016 and there's nothing more I would enjoy than seeing the Spirit Squad, my boys, Kenny and Mikey, as the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. That would be totally awesome. Considering Chad Gable versus Jimmy Uso last night means the Usos are up against American Alpha for the foreseeable future. Again, they cheat to win. Jimmy Uso gets a roll up on Chad Gable, and Jay gives him that extra leverage he needs to hold Gable down for the 1, 2, 3. So the Usos win by cheating yet again. Then we had Naomi against Carmella, and I thought Carmella was going to take it, considering the program she's in with Nikki Bella, the fact that she lost at the pay-per-view. But no, Naomi wins again, which kind of makes me happy and kind of gets me excited because when Naomi starts winning in bunches, it could mean that maybe they're taking a step off the gas with Becky Lynch being injured. Maybe they're going to give her some time to heal those injuries. 30 days is probably not long enough. She had shoulder surgery 2 days ago. I don't know if you can heal from shoulder surgery in 30 days. I don't even know if it takes 2 months. Her projected time back, she should be back in time for November 8th. When SmackDown's in Glasgow and she defends against Alexa Bliss. But just in case they don't, and they're getting nervous, I say put that belt on Naomi and she will thrive. She definitely deserves it. On to what I found hilarious. AJ Styles celebrates his huge triple threat win. And Dean Ambrose interrupts. AJ says, you're not getting the rematch because I already have an opponent tonight. And that opponent is none other than world-renowned, worldwide superstar. Everybody's talking about this kid, James Ellsworth. Yep, James Ellsworth from Braun Strowman fame. James Ellsworth that got the shit kicked out of him by The Miz. He took on the world champ last night, AJ Styles. And Daniel Bryan to add a little fuel to the fire, makes Dean Ambrose the special guest referee, and guess what happens? After 2 dirty deeds, James Ellsworth pins AJ Styles. Why would you have your world champ pinned by somebody like James Ellsworth? It hurts AJ for sure. It was funny, it was a good segment, but they just stopped AJ's momentum. It just hit a brick wall, and that brick wall's name was James Ellsworth and the SmackDown creative team. In the main event, I'm sure AJ will rebound. In the main event, Randy Orton got Kane, like I said he would, like I knew he would as soon as I saw Luke Harper pop up in that ring at No Mercy, to take on Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. Now, the funny thing was, the match was entertaining. We all know Kane can still go. Dude's like 80. And Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt are having an entertaining feud. But as Randy Orton's reaching for the tag, the lights go out, does that creepy Wyatt shit when Kane's gone. Luke Harper's where Kane's supposed to be. And the next thing you know, Bray Wyatt hits that Sister Abigail on Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3. SmackDown was good last night, as Bray and Luke get the win. AJ loses to James Ellsworth. Naomi continues her victory roll. The Usos and American Alpha are full steam ahead. Will the Spirit Squad get a tag team title shot? I don't know. But SmackDown last night, a nice solid B. They play it safe every week. They have to stop playing it safe. Raw wins this week. Raw was more entertaining. Again, Raw's 3 hours. They have more time to develop their stories, to develop their characters, and they have a bigger roster than SmackDown, as they got more draft picks. SmackDown tried last night, and they did put on a good show, don't get me wrong. But again, this week, Raw, better than SmackDown, bar none. And remember, no gimmicks needed here at Let's Talk Wrestling. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Who do you think won this week's brand war? Was it Raw? Was it SmackDown? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to tell a friend about Let's Talk Wrestling, because it's the newest thing, baby.